Welcome back. Ahoy, young adventurers. Gather round as I spin you a thrilling tale of the high seas, daring pirates, and the legendary pirates of the Caribbean. Once upon a time, in a world of boundless seas and mysterious islands, there sailed a legendary pirate named Captain Jack Sparrow. With a swagger in his step and a glint of mischief in his eye, Jack was known far and wide as the most cunning and adventurous pirate to ever roam the seven seas. The story begins in the port town of Port Royal, where a young and spirited girl named Elizabeth Swan lived. She was the daughter of Governor Weatherby Swan, and her heart yearned for freedom and adventure on the high seas. Elizabeth's life took an unexpected turn one fateful night when she discovered a mysterious gold medallion floating in the sea. Unbeknownst to Elizabeth, the medallion was cursed, and it had once belonged to the treacherous Captain Barbossa and his cursed crew aboard the infamous ship, the Black Pearl. They were condemned to an eternal existence as living skeletons, unable to taste, feel, or die, until every piece of cursed gold was returned. As fate would have it, Elizabeth's medallion was the final piece of cursed gold needed to lift the crew's curse. Captain Barbossa and his menacing crew, with their eerie skeletal appearance, set sail to capture Elizabeth and retrieve the medallion. In the midst of the chaos that ensued, a young blacksmith named Will Turner, who secretly harbored feelings for Elizabeth, came to her rescue. Will was skilled with the sword, having been trained by a mysterious stranger in his past. Together, Elizabeth and Will formed an unlikely alliance, determined to protect the medallion and put an end to Captain Barbossa's reign of terror. Little did they know that their paths would soon cross with the notorious Captain Jack Sparrow. In a twist of fate, Jack found himself caught up in the pursuit of the medallion, for he had a score to settle with Captain Barbossa. The Black Pearl had once been Jack's beloved ship, until Barbossa's mutiny left him stranded on a deserted island. With Jack's help, Elizabeth and Will set sail aboard the HMS Interceptor to rescue Elizabeth's kidnapped father and reclaim the medallion from the clutches of Captain Barbossa. But the waters of the Caribbean were treacherous, and danger lurked around every corner. The trio encountered many perils on their journey, from ferocious sea monsters to cursed pirates seeking to thwart their quest. Yet, through their wit, courage, and the power of friendship, they managed to navigate their way to the mysterious Isla de Muerta, where the cursed gold was hidden. In a thrilling and heart-pounding showdown, the final battle between Jack, Elizabeth, Will, and Captain Barbossa's crew took place. Swords clashed, cannons roared, and alliances shifted as they fought for the medallion and the fate of the Black Pearl. Amidst the chaos, it was revealed that Elizabeth was the true heir to the pirate treasure, and her blood was needed to break the curse. In a selfless act, Elizabeth willingly offered her blood to lift the curse, freeing Captain Barbossa and his crew from their skeletal form. In the end, Jack, Elizabeth, and Will emerged victorious, with the Black Pearl once again under Jack's command. The trio formed a bond that would last a lifetime, and they continued to have thrilling adventures together on the high seas. As the sun set over the horizon, the Black Pearl sailed into the distance, its sails billowing with the wind. Jack, Elizabeth, and Will stood together at the helm, ready to face whatever new adventures awaited them on the open sea. Their adventures took them to hidden coves, treacherous waters, and faraway lands, where they encountered mythical creatures, fought fearsome enemies, and sought legendary treasures. Yet through it all, their friendship remained steadfast, and they stood by each other's side through thick and thin. In their journeys, they encountered other colorful characters, such as the eccentric pirate duo Gibbs and Cotton, the feisty and cunning Anna Maria, and the enigmatic Theodolna, who held secrets and powers beyond their understanding. One of their most thrilling adventures involved a fierce battle with the dreaded pirate lord, Davy Jones, and his notorious ship, the Flying Dutchman. The crew faced their greatest challenges yet, battling monstrous sea creatures and facing their own fears and doubts. Through their daring escapades, Jack, Elizabeth, and Will learn valuable lessons about trust, loyalty, and the power of believing in oneself. Each adventure brought them closer, and they formed a bond that could withstand any storm, both on the seas and in their hearts. But as all great stories must come to an end, Jack, Elizabeth, and Will eventually parted ways, each setting off on their own paths. Jack continued his life as a free-spirited pirate, always seeking the next grand adventure. Elizabeth and Will found happiness together, and Will was granted the chance to captain the Flying Dutchman, ensuring its cursed crew found peace at sea. Their tales of adventure and friendship became the stuff of legend, spreading far and wide across the seven seas. The name Captain Jack Sparrow became synonymous with daring feats, swashbuckling adventure, and the magic of the open sea. And so, as the sun set on the horizon and the stars twinkled above, children around the world drifted off to sleep with dreams of pirates, treasure, and the thrill of a life lived on the high seas. For in the world of pirates in the Caribbean, anything was possible, and the greatest treasure of all was the bonds of friendship and the joy of a life well lived. And with that, dear children, it's time to close your eyes and sail away to the land of dreams, where you, too, can be a fearless pirate, setting sail on your own grand adventure. For the spirit of Captain Jack Sparrow, Elizabeth Swann, and Will Turner will forever live on in the hearts of those who dare to dream and believe in the magic of the sea. The end. Make sure to check our channel for more incredible stories.